watching Dune in the theater was one of the best experiences of my life because that is the epitome of a theater movie. That is the epitome of a theater movie. I cannot wait to see part 2. And right when that ended, I'm like,
yeah,
I already can't wait. Like, part 2 was a day one. Like, the soundtrack, iconic. The visuals, iconic. The characters, iconic.
And just the sounds of the film in general, like the ships and the fighting. Those speakers right next to you, I'm telling you, the side of my ear was like this fucking big. I had cauliflower or some shit.
It's an experience that you can't even explain. And when you tell people, like, just go see it. I'm not going to explain none of the movie to you. Just go watch it. They throw a lot of information at you, but they do a really good job of breaking it all down and making it so that you don't get lost. There's no part about that movie that was boring. Like it was so many things happening on so many different fronts where it's like you got brought into it and you couldn't take your eyes away.
Yeah. That's how I felt. You know me, I don't like slow movies. It's not in my blood. But this movie was brilliant, but it kept you in. The story was so exciting that I'm just like this.
Yeah, it's one of them joints, and I'm one of those people who haven't read the books. Like, a viewer actually sent me all the books after we saw the first Dune, and it's like I want to read it, but at the same time I don't want to know what's coming up next because, like, the way I felt about that movie, it's like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
It's so many things happening and so many things that they alluded to. And I'm like, I want it all to be a surprise. And I might read the books after we see part 2 because I want to know what they skipped over and fill in the blanks and all that because it's one of them stories where I'm like, I need to know.
Hey, how you gonna read shit? You only got one contact lens.
You rotate the eyes. You put it in one eye, you squint. And another eye, like, you ain't never do. Like, you don't wear contacts.
Turn the page, and you flip your shit.
It's like, I mean, like, I have my methods, right? When you can't afford both, you just do what you got to do. Anyway, the part 2 trailer came out. We're gonna check this motherfucker out.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in?
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
Oh shit, I didn't know
The music and vocals.
The end of House Atreides.
Yeah, that shit was...
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
You saw that shit?
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Calling a worm. You gonna ride that motherfucker?
Don't try to impress anyone.
Ain't no fucking way.
We all know that.
There ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking...
Be simple. Be direct.
Can't see shit.
Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Ooh. Fully embraced it. I feel like that's how motherfuckers gonna be sounding in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they gonna be chanting and singing that shit because, like, it's one of those movies that it pulls you in, you get completely captivated, and they're telling a legendary story. And you can't help but to, like, it's like they grab your face and pull it close and it's like, watch what we do. It's one of the motherfucking movies.
If you want to talk brilliance, let's talk brilliance. you sit your ass in the seat, whether it's Dolby or IMAX. You pay attention, you focus, you appreciate. His growth in this movie was everything to me. Like rising to be this person who he was so skilled without.
He was getting trained by Thanos, like
getting
fucked up, and it's like we got. You need to be on point, right?
You need to be perfect.
Like going through these drills and whatever that device was, where he had to put his hand in the shit and all that. Like I'm like the pain he was going through there. I'm like I would have broke, and it's like if he pulled his hand out of there or said no, like she would have killed him. Like that kind of training is crazy. It's like. And then he was mad at his mom because like of what she was doing, and they're trying to like essentially make the one, and he's got all these powers that he doesn't understand. He's trying to like find his way through it, and it looks like in this movie he finds that shit.
Yeah. I just like you said that one scene when he placed his hand with inside the Dune hole. I'm just picturing my hand going inside of a hole, and there's a bunch of centipedes just rapping and biting, and you pull your shit out, I'm gonna kill you. Fuck that.
You can't do nothing about it. It's
can't
like
do shit about it.
At the same time, he's having these dreams he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so much going on, and that's why I said he throw a lot at you. But at the same time, you want to know. Like, it's not one of those things where you get lost in it. Like you got to pay attention, of course. But when you pay attention, you get brought into it.
Yeah.
And you're living in this world, and you see how dangerous it is with the fucking worm. Every time that motherfucker show up, it's like the whole theater was shaking.
And it scared me. I was actually upset that the theater. I was upset that the theater made that shit that realistic because I could have swore a worm was about to swallow me through that theater chair.
And there ain't no running from that. That thing was like the size of a fucking block. Just the mouth. It just,
I'm just picturing that motherfucker coming up to both of me and you saying you got in here for free, and I'm just like, oh shit, how you know? Like, no.
You think the worm is how they punish motherfuckers for sneaking in the theater? They can't afford that. That would fuck up the theater too. They don't want that kind of justice where you sacrifice your own stuff to penalize two motherfuckers that might have snuck in for free.
Might have.
This is obviously a day one. This is going to be one of them joints where you got to watch it multiple times in the theater if you can. First viewing has to be in the theater. There's no debate about that. Like the director, everything he's done that I've seen has been 10 out of 10, top notch. We're talking Sicario, Blade Runner 2049, whatever. It's been top notch. It's been phenomenal, and each theater experience has been fucking incredible. Like he know, like some directors just know what they doing. Like he's one of them motherfuckers that know what they doing, and you trust him completely. Like there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to deliver perfection. That it is what it is. From Hans Zimmer doing the score, like the crazy vocals, like. Ooh, the vocals alone, like you've never heard anything like this shit. Like you hear, you're like, oh, what is that? What is going on? And that matched with these visuals and this story, it's like the trilogy of perfection.
And I love it because every time, I don't know what she's saying when she's like singing that song, but it's like all I hear is like, I ate your t-shirt, like this, like whatever she's. It is.
Why would she be saying that shit?
Why
are you hearing that?
I don't know, but
who's eating your t-shirt?
No, it sounds like that. If you listen closely. It's like she's screaming like she's mad, like somebody ate her t-shirt, like the worm ate my t-shirt, like that type of shit.
The worm doesn't eat a t-shirt, the worm eats the whole body.
I'm just like, I'm putting words together for the shit. But the movie, ate your t-shirt. No, like that's overboard. But the movie, I was happy that you brought me to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Because I like going to see things nowadays that I don't understand and that I don't know about because now I'm sitting there and I'm figuring shit out as it goes. That's what movies are all about. Exactly. I don't need to be one of those people who says, well, in the book, no, I don't want to be that cat. Let me enjoy what I just paid for, or let me enjoy what I came in through the back door of the kitchen part for. Let me go.
Either way, this is one of them joints like it was one earlier, like I think in the 80s that done by I think David Lynch. And people were like that with it, where it wasn't like the book. They or some things they changed. Took literally, I don't know. I haven't seen it, and they didn't really rock with it like that. It was kind of divisive. Some liked it, some didn't. This joint right here, people that read the books are on board with this shit. Where they're like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Okay,
like there might have been like some people like here and there that didn't like certain things that they did, whatever like that. But the majority that I saw, like, yo, this shit is crazy. And I'm talking about book readers. We're like, yo, this right here, yo, they killed it. So when you satisfy book readers, you know you did something right.
Book readers and the viewers.
Yeah.
Like people who just go
like
for
just together. We all just enjoying it together, which is how it should be. But like he's one of them directors that kills it every single time. This is the day one in a theater. I cannot fucking wait to see this.
It's my mom's Remembrance Day. I just want to forget about it. Huh?
Ooh.
Who's up?
I'll do it.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What happens after 90 seconds?
Don't want to stay.
Hey, I know that.
Light the candle to open the door. Blow it out to close it.